Remember in minute. Evolutionary biology is the study of history of life forms on Earth. What exactly is evolution? To understand the changes in flora and fauna that have occurred over millions of years on Earth, we must have an understanding of the context of origin of life, i.e., evolution of Earth, of stars and indeed of the universe itself. What follows is the longest of all the construed and conjectured stories. This is the story of origin of life and evolution of life forms or biodiversity on planet Earth in the context of evolution of Earth and against the background of evolution of universe itself. Origin of life. When we look at stars on a clear night sky, we are, in a way, looking back in time. Stellar distances are measured in light years. What we see today is an object whose emitted light started its journey millions of years back and from trillions of kilometers away and reaching our eyes now. However, when we see objects in our immediate surroundings, we see them instantly and hence in the present time. Therefore, when we see stars, we apparently are peeping into the past. The origin of life is considered a unique event in the history of universe. The universe is vast. Relatively speaking, the Earth itself is almost only a speck. The universe is very old, almost 20 billion years old. Huge clusters of galaxies comprise the universe. Galaxies contain stars and clouds of gas and dust. Considering the size of universe, Earth is indeed a speck. The Big Bang Theory attempts to explain to us the origin of universe. It talks of a singular huge explosion unimaginable in physical terms. The universe expanded and hence, the temperature came down. Hydrogen and helium formed some time later. The gases condensed under gravitation and formed the galaxies of the present-day universe. In the solar system of the Milky Way galaxy, Earth was supposed to have been formed about 4.5 billion years back. There was no atmosphere on early Earth. Water vapor, methane, carbon dioxide and ammonia released from molten Mars covered the surface. The UV rays from the sun broke up water into hydrogen and oxygen, and the lighter H2 escaped. Oxygen combined with ammonia and methane to form water, CO2 and others. The ozone layer was formed. As it cooled, the water vapor fell as rain, to fill all the depressions and form oceans. Life appeared 500 million years after the formation of Earth, i.e., almost 4 billion years back. Did life come from outer space? Some scientists believe that it came from outside. Early Greek thinkers thought units of life called spores were transferred to different planets including Earth. Panspermia is still a favorite idea for some astronomers. For a long time it was also believed that life came out of decaying and rotting matter like straw, mud, etc. This was the theory of spontaneous generation. Louis Pasteur by careful experimentation demonstrated that life comes only from pre-existing life. He showed that in pre-sterilized flasks, life did not come from killed yeast, while in another flask open to air, new living organisms arose from killed yeast. Spontaneous generation theory was dismissed once and for all. However, this did not answer how the first life form came on Earth. Oparin of Russia and Haldane of England proposed that the first form of life could have come from pre-existing non-living organic molecules, for example RNA, protein, etc., and that formation of life was preceded by chemical evolution, i.e., Formation of diverse organic molecules from inorganic constituents. The conditions on Earth were high temperature, volcanic storms, reducing atmosphere containing CH4, NH3, etc. In 1953, S. L. Miller, an American scientist, created similar conditions in a laboratory scale, figure 7.1. He created electric discharge in a closed flask containing CH4, H2, NH3 and water vapor at 8000 C. He observed formation of amino acids. In similar experiments others observed formation of sugars, nitrogen bases, pigment and fats. Analysis of meteorite content also revealed similar compounds, indicating that similar processes are occurring elsewhere in space. With this limited evidence, the first part of the conjectured story, i.e., chemical evolution, was more or less accepted. We have no idea about how the first self-replicating metabolic capsule of life arose. The first non-cellular forms of life could have originated 3 billion years back. They would have been giant molecules, RNA, protein polysaccharides, etc. These capsules reproduced their molecules perhaps. The first cellular form of life did not possibly originate till about 2000 million years ago. These were probably single cells. All life forms were in water environment only. This version of abiogenesis, i.e., the first form of life arose slowly through evolutionary forces from non-living molecules, is accepted by majority. However, once formed, how the first cellular forms of life could have evolved into the complex biodiversity of today is the fascinating story that will be discussed below. Thanks for watching.